broadcasting some live NBA action. I'm at the end of my league, so I'm gonna play some games here to end the season. I'm gonna play a great one right now, the Minnesota Timberwolves and the New Orleans Pelicans. That's gonna be a great game. The winner of this game will get the number 4 seed in the playoffs, and the loser will get the number 3 seed. So let's get right into it and see who will win. I'll be the Timberwolves at home. This is gonna be a great game, though.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hi there, folks. Ernie Johnson here, aided once again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to be together again as the NBA regular season wraps up and playoff fever starting to set in. Are you feeling it, Kenny?
Oh, I feel that playoff fever.
Yes, we do.
Hey, we don't have to pay for this song. Why? Because I made it up in my head.
I'm the backhand guy.
Yeah.
We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Looking at Minnesota, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total.
This is going to be a great game.
81 games down, only 1 left to go. Shaq, I got to tell you, feels like the regular season flew by. What's your takeaway?
You know, I feel like the game changes every year, Ernie. More athleticism, more three-point shooting.
The Pelicans are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. You look at the Timberwolves, sitting at 3rd in the West. There's no question this is a top-notch team.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they've had a dream season, and I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
It really is amazing how far they've come in the course of one season, from afterthought to title contenders.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Quincy Pondexter out there with Horford. Then there's Tyreke Evans. Then it's Holiday, and it's Davis in at the 3 spot.
And really, I thought Anthony Davis a season ago just took the league by storm. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers. I think you could argue if the Pelicans' record had been a little better, he probably would have won the league MVP.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And Anthony Davis growing up in the rough south side of Chicago, because of the violence, his father didn't let him venture to the playground. Instead, he built a basketball court in the backyard. This young man has come a long way.
And Davis stayed around the game in grade school. He'd keep the clock, sell the tickets, even someone said sell nachos.
Humble beginnings, partner, humble beginnings. Didn't even dream of NBA stardom. Said he wanted to be a high school coach. Obviously, things have changed now.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Here's Evans. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Here's Towns, and the Timberwolves take on 2 more.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Took him no time at all on that one. 6 points for Tyreke Evans.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. What a terrific shot by Anthony Davis. My goodness, is that young fella smooth.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday with the ball.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals. And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
It's deflected. Kevin Garnett with the steal. 3-pointer. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
New Orleans trails by 3. Here's Horford. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Horford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3 ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
For New Orleans, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Shot from 12. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Minnesota making some changes. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Towns. Carter Williams comes in for Kevin Martin. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Levine. And then for New Orleans, Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for Horford. Gordon comes in for Drew Holiday. And Cole subbed in for Tyreek Evans. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Rockets.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Pondexter from outside, and the shot is good. Pondexter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Rubio. And another 3 for Minnesota.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
From deep 3-point range, knocked loose. Passes it to Davis. Fades. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
And here's Prince outside. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. Minnesota shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he did.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Jones is out there with Carter Williams. Then there's Tayshaun Prince. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Garnett in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the basket by Jones.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Babbitt, good.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Tries it from 19, and Carter Williams gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection. Really unfortunate for Eric Gordon that an assortment of injuries have really derailed his career. A few years back, he looked like he'd be an absolute star. Once a 22 points a game score, was down to 13 a game last season.
Minnesota leading by 8. Now the pass to Garnett. Over Gordon. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
KG, oh man.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
Minnesota making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Garnett. Damian Rudez comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Jones. Bellinelli, he's checked in for New Orleans. Evans comes in for Norris Cole. And a look now at our 2K leaderboard to see which wingmen have come away with the most steals over the past month. Andrew Wiggins, #1.
He is a pest out there on the wing. One slip of concentration, one careless pass, and he'll be going the other way.
Well, the combo of quickness and smarts is what he's got. I mean, you'd be hard-pressed to come up with another small forward who makes as much of an impact with his defense as he does.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Pekovic, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Pekovic has got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Here's Davis, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Minnesota leading by 8. Dishes it to Wiggins. Shot on the wing, and again it's Minnesota.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
New Orleans has gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. A nice shot by Pondexter. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Pekovic attacking. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
How about Wiggins in this one? He has 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be. Well, it didn't take long for us to see just how explosive Andrew Wiggins can be in the air. I mean, had a handful of huge dunks throughout the course of the season. He's going to make a lot of posters during his NBA career.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 10, taken away by Holiday. And now it's Evans running and go all the way.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And, Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Well, Greg, you're right. It's clear to see with Wiggins. He is already fearless with his dunks. Clark, he'll go right at any big man and with impunity and finish over him.
Yeah, and I think people knew he was a special dunker, but they didn't know how aggressive he would be in attacking the basket. That's where he surprised folks.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Shabazz Muhammad. And New Orleans also making a change. Cunningham's checked in. Here's Davis. Wiggins with the block, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Davis gets a wide open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
It's Bielitsa. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Bielitsa's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves. On the wing, Davis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark
Yes,
bringing it
sir.
down hard.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Lots of room. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Off the inbound, and the jam by Levine.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And so that brings the first.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play this second half?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up, so.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. Andrew Wiggins was the man in the first. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
Some great work from them with the 3-ball. They came in with the idea that they can attack this D from long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes. That's my barrage sound, Ernie.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Can this team please get fired up on defense? I mean, get angry, get upset. Guys are way too soft and giving up way too many good looks.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? He has 23 points and a couple of nice steals, too.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance, Greg.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. We've got Davis. Wallace is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Tyreek Evans. And it's Holiday in a 2-guard.
And we all know Drew Holiday is a tremendous talent. That's why he was traded for the draft picks that became Nerlens Noel 2 years ago and Elfrid Payton last season. Such impressive company that Holiday may be feeling the pressure to live up to.
Wiggins against Davis. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. 19 points for Andrew Wiggins.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Getting back to Holiday, we've seen the size, the court awareness, the change of pace moves he brings. Clark with a little more assertiveness and continued improvement on his jump shot. He'd be hard for anyone to keep up with.
Well, I really like this young man's game. He's got tremendous natural ability and a great work ethic. I think he'd very well be one of the best guards in the league. Only 25 years old right now. Plenty of time to reach that potential.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
It's Evans on the wing and stolen by Wiggins. Here's Rudez. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. New Orleans trails by 9. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Hey, for Zach LaVine, the dunk contest last season was his coming out party to the world. He put on a show that everybody in the NBA was buzzing about.
Martin's checked in for Minnesota. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Evans kicks to Cunningham. Shoots the 3. And he gets it to go. Cunningham's got 5 now.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Minnesota leading by 8. And for Levine in his dunking, if you saw him in college or last season, you knew he was a very special player in the air.
Well, Levine can be one of the great all-time dunkers with his height and ability to lift off. He gets airborne so effortlessly that there are few that can match his power and finesse once he's airborne.
Here's Wiggins. Martin, the pass to Bielitz. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Fires from deep. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Anthony Davis.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And Holiday kicks to Cunningham. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. The 2K leaderboard shows us who the top assist men have been since the All-Star break. Andrew Wiggins, number 1. Anthony Davis is second.
Well, Kevin, if you said that both of these guys are crucial to their team's success or failure, you would not be lying. It wouldn't be an exaggeration. They're critical to the success of their teams because they do such an outstanding job of passing and distributing the ball.
It's Bielitsa, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Holiday dishes to Wallace. Excellent D there from Garnett.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
New Orleans trails by 12. Holiday, the pass to Cunningham. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 6 assists here tonight. Cunningham's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. It's Bielitsa. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Anthony Davis. Davis has gone 4 of 7 from long range, so some big numbers for him outside. Wiggins drives in. Good on the shot. Wiggins has got 10 points in just the second half.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Here's Cunningham. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
9 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
New Orleans shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. That's good from Evans. It'll count. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling.
All right, Target Center, coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. New Orleans trails by 4. Towns is out there with Garnett. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Levine in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish.
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
And Garnett, that's good.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Here's Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
To the left wing. It's stolen by Davis. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And another three for New Orleans.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Garnett up top. It's taken away by Wallace. The dish to Holiday. Evans outside. Here's Wallace. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Rubio. There's the three. And that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
That'll be a 5-second call.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Minnesota making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Wiggins outside. Fade away. And right on target with the swish. Wiggins has got 29.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Three-pointer. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Davis.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
A three from Anderson, and another three for New Orleans. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
For New Orleans, they've gone
This has been a great game for them to win.
What an amazing start. Holiday gets the bucket.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
For Minnesota, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Three-pointer, Wiggins, and another three for Minnesota.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
For New Orleans, they've gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. Davis in the corner. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Rubio outside, stolen by Evans. To the middle, here's Davis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Davis has got 43 points. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the shot. It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter, Greg. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're ahead by 1. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Flip Saunders was saying to his club. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Chris Douglas-Roberts checked in for Horford. Norris Cole comes in for Drew Holiday. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Tyreek Evans. Here's Garnett, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
What a game for Garnett. He has 12 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Do it. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
The second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're losing by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, time a huge factor right now. They've got to get points and then the foul.
Yeah, it has to be quick because every tick is critical.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
That's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul. Another baby bottom smooth stroke there. I mean, that's perfect form he's showing at the 3-point line.
Oh, the best shot of the game.
Wow. Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
6 points that quick.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. The score knotted at 137. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio.
This is unbelievable. Not the last time Minnesota last.
Higgins outside. Unloads from 13.
Yes!
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
For the win. Oh, the all-nothing shot. No good. So it's Minnesota taking it up here in the coast. That was a fun night of basketball. Finish Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end.
The 2K Sports postgame
The
show.
Lakers must win to get the 2 seed in the West.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Andrew Wiggins. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
This is what you love to see out your star players. He's the guy you rely on.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season contest. It has been a wild ride. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. Now the playoffs begin on 2K Sports. See you back for that.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there.
I won't do that. I'll just send my head to the ending. That one.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, what they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that, the hood call it Ludic. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million.
Oh wow, I simulated it. They won 46-45.
Count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
17, 66, 16.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Self-Galley, back it up, my call me loco.
So the Pelicans will play the Clippers, the Timberwolves will play the Rockets, the Lakers will play the Grizzlies, and the Warriors will play the Mavericks. The East will settle the Knicks will play the Nets, the Raptors will play the Hawks,
Been all black, it's like you riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hootie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder way, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, brace you up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the youth in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. I want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
So the Lakers game is left. Okay, I'll probably stream that later on another day. Alright guys.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away.
Goodbye for now.
From you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away. Oh, from you. You brought a lot of money.